All right.
Yugi boy.
This one's yours.
Is it? What are we talking about?
Kick it off. What were you doing last week?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're going over that. Okay, so this is me being me, doing the things that I do. I'm so tired.
Is there a time you're not you?
I don't know. My shit's all over the goddamn place. I'm trying to my best effort at being a responsible adult. There's that mentality, and I don't know if it's because of the heat. It's something I want to touch on as well.
Mm-hmm.
This inability to feel like you can't gain any traction with no matter how much work you put in to be better. I keep seeing these motivational speakers and people saying that you just have to keep grinding and push and push and push and push, and then it's like it just seems like a lot of horse shit, because I'm hearing it from people that they're successful in their own nature, but then it's nothing relating to people that are living in this town.
Yeah.
I can't find a whole lot of motivational speakers that live in Vegas and like, oh, this is what I did to make my first million. It's people that live in different parts of the country, different parts of the world, which
I'm sure they're out there.
I feel like it's a cool thing to visualize, but with the amount of effort I've been putting in with, something new to the system is I'm trying to purchase my first home. I'm almost there. I mentioned this last year. Back at it again.
Yes.
I'm in escrow now for a new spot, but it's just fucking hurdle after hurdle. After the inspector went through and found out there's a bunch of little things that need to be fixed, I have to hope that the person that I'm buying this place from will fix these things before I move in, so I'm not paying out of pocket. Because I don't know if people know this, but once you get into a home, you can't rely on a complex to come fix something if your fucking dishwasher breaks or if this garbage disposal goes out. So that's a fraction of something. I'm building up to something bigger when it comes to all this, but then not too long ago I had the car accident. Someone hit my fucking car when we were about to record and wasn't even in the goddamn house. Someone under the influence that was too fucking high or drunk to be able to function, and somehow I lost everything. I lose a $30,000 car, gets taken away from me because they want to total loss it, and somehow the insurance company gets to keep the whole check. So I'm getting $350 out of pocket, and they're taking $25,000 because they said they did me the favor of paying off my car when I didn't want it paid off. My car wasn't damaged past repair. It was damaged past their ability to try and fix it. So that fucked everything over. I'm like, okay, fine. No big deal. The things with work and what's happening around, this is me being I tend to use my mental aspect of I play chess in my head. I'm multiple moves ahead. The equivalent of comparing a king to a queen. Kings take a long time to gain what they need because they move piece by piece, one at a time, one space at a time. Where the fucking queen can just bolt all the way across the damn thing. This isn't to be sexist or anything like that, but it comes to an aspect of that. If females have the ability to be very, very attractive and they decide one day they just don't want to fucking work, they have methods to be able to go and get attention in different directions. The equivalent, like you said, if someone's twerking on fucking TikTok, you want to see a girl twerking on TikTok and give her money, you want to see a guy twerking on TikTok and give her money. You have, this is just me coming in as a male, and this is something that you were mentioning before too. The equivalent of being a male having to feel like you always need to work harder in order to get something out of it because you're not getting any relief or refund from it. Right. Grinding with the position that I have now, I had to go through something called Safariland training, and the Safariland training was fucking rough. It was exhausting. We are a correcting program to combat the new wave of crime that's happening.
I need them not to make it sound fun.
No.
Safariland?
No, it's not. It's not. It's called Monadnock. It's the form of training that SWAT and military and law enforcement use to detain a suspect. So rather than basic grappling, which is what we teach most officers to do, if you're an officer and you're in a casino and you grab somebody, you can't just punch somebody in the fucking face if they're not resisting. You're not a cop. You're not able to do that shit. It's excessive force. But what's happening is these officers are grabbing. Why is it justifiable that if I go to grab somebody and they can punch me in the face and I can't return any form?
You have to make a report.
I have to hope that after getting punched 4 or 5 times that I can muscle them down to the ground and they're done. And then if I lose that grip, that grappling fight, they can beat me up. So what's happening, because crime is getting so much worse, the casinos have to adapt. Our training aspect of us hiring all these people, we went through 900 officers from January till now for this year, and 60% of them have already either quit or gotten fired. Because they go through this academy, they get to property, and they realize that crime has gotten so worse. These are people that didn't want to get a job of security to begin with. They're going in there because they need a job.
Security has high turnover.
And now they're like, oh, fuck. But it was never this high.
Really?
I was working at my previous property for 6 years, and I worked with the same guys for a very long time.
Fair.
The minute the pandemic wiped everything out, and they got rid of all the OGs.
Yes.
When the OGs were offered a job back, they're like, I want to come back. You
Right.
fucking fired me, and I was with the company for like 10, 15 years.
Right.
So they're like, oh, we'll just hire your replacement. So you know what they get? They get the fucking D-listers. Rather than like if I were to compare it to One Punch Man, you have the A-list heroes, or My Hero Academia, it's the A-list heroes that they can fuck everything up on the drop of a hat, and then you get the D-listers, the one that got to clear out the
bottom
area.
of the bottom of the barrel.
Yes, so you're getting the bottom of barrel officers that can't mentally and physically be able to handle situations, and crime has gotten worse. So what the company wants to do is try to give them the ability to try and be more secure, turn them from basic grunts to Master Chief.
Sounds great.
It sounds great, and it's like I said, I was showing you videos and stuff like that in clips. We're doing striking training, we're doing baton training, OC.
That takes a special type of person.
And that's what they're trying to do. They want to weaponize officers to become, you know, like I said, Master Chiefs.
Yeah.
Like they want them to be the Doomslayer. Like they want to arm them more. But then, like I said, you give an officer a baton, it takes that one time where an officer's telling someone to leave. They don't leave, and then they crack them on top of the fucking head. And then it just rips everything
Hit
apart.
them in the no-no zone.
There needs to be... The training aspect is like they're trying to put a Band-Aid on... They're trying to put a Band-Aid on a wound that needs open surgery.
Yes.
Like it's gushing. This company, and at least the city, is hemorrhaging blood trying to fucking fight this mass exodus of... I apologize for anybody that's coming from California. A lot of garbage people came from California. A lot.
Yeah.
And this is coming from me working in an area where every single time there's a trespass, it's a statistic at that point.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, you're just profiling, you're trying to be racist. It's like, no.
It's
Arrest
what you
somebody,
see,
look
right.
at their ID, California license.
Every time.
It's
out of
very
state.
rare. It's out of state, but it's
Right.
not a basic. We get in these casinos people from all over the country.
Right.
Why is it that if it's out of state, why is people from Utah not committing crimes? Why are people from Texas not committing crimes?
It's a
Why are people
lesser,
not-
it's to a lesser
You
degree,
get a 1 to 2 percentage opposed to people that are coming from California.
Right.
It's like 10 to 15 people.
Yeah,
All committing
yeah,
crimes.
yeah.
Be it BMA, black male adult, BFA, WFA. It all turns into the same aspect.
Yes.
It's different out there because security guards are more of a thing there than security officers. We have laws that give us the right as private citizens to arrest someone for committing a misdemeanor.
Right.
You do that out in California, there is no misdemeanor crime. You can go rob a store, and as long as it's under the... Did you know that, right?
It has to be under like $10,000 or something?
No, that's way too high.
Oh,
It's under 900.
Under nine. Oh, it might be
$900.
1,000. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
that's
close to it's close to 1,000
Yeah.
or 650. So if I go to Best Buy and I grab a TV and it's $649,
Yeah.
they cannot legally press charges on me to walk out that
because
store.
it's a petty crime.
Yes, it becomes a petty crime,
Yeah.
and they won't even charge for the crime.
Yeah.
Cops won't even roll for that.
Yeah.
You do that here, you're getting fucking arrested.
To an extent, yes.
No, you are. You're getting arrested.
Well,
You can't
because
walk
when
out.
I worked at Town Square,
Town Square.
Town
You were at Town
on
Square.
the South Coast, right? Or the South Side?
Yeah, that's Town Square.
Town Square.
Town Center is Sahara and like where the village.
Okay, then
thing
Town
is.
Square.
Yeah.
When I was working there, I had to do H&M. I worked with their undercover officers. They actually had 1 or 2 undercovers that would just patrol the store. And yes, you're absolutely correct. If the person stole below a certain amount, the only thing you could do is trespass them from the store.
So this is the thing: is that you're able to physically trespass them, but you could still contact Metro for here
Yes.
to ask
If you
for,
wanted to press charges,
if you wanted to press charges,
you could do.
What
yes.
California is doing is they're not even allow you to press charges.
What?
Your shit's just getting robbed. You're walking in, they're breaking the fucking glass, taking that shit out and walking out, and they're like, "Oh, well, what was the equivalent? What was the estimated amount?"
Right.
Oh, it's this. Okay, well, I want to press charges. Oh, well, you can't because it didn't reach this amount.
Wow.
Crime is at such a
That's
different level.
whack.
That's what's making it a whole lot harder. So to sum up,
Yes.
this clusterfuck is that we're getting a blending of a higher resolution amount of crime.
Yes.
For a town that is trying to recover from a pandemic.
We're turning into what's Batman's city?
Gotham.
Gotham, that's what it feels like. We're turning into
We
Gotham.
were Metropolis.
Yeah.
And now it's transitioning into Gotham. And now it's like, okay, well,
We're
we
just
need the
waiting for
Justice
the
League.
Joker.
It's just, I was thinking about it today. It was like right before you came in.
Mm-hmm.
It's the consistency of having to keep swinging with the punches. It's like,
Yes.
like I said, I had a lot hit me today between finding out the inspection with the house didn't go so well, finding out the insurance company wanted to take the fucking car
Right.
and take everything out of that, and me not getting anything. Going through all that training last week and then not being able to implement it in the new system because
Right.
I had to teach classes today that had nothing to do with anything. No interest in whatsoever what this was. Like how to make a fucking proper bowl of cereal. Do you put a little milk or a lot of milk? You know, if you want the cereal to last longer, you should use a spoon. Do you have stomach pain from drinking whole milk? You should probably switch to almond milk. Let me explain to you through PowerPoints how that works. It is fucking hot garbage.
Yes.
You cannot make that any interesting than it sounds.
Nope.
And all of that. Oh, and the last one.
Well,
the last one, the one that pushed me over the edge right before is to close off on the lease for this place.
Oh, yeah.
To close off on the lease for this place. These fucks call me while I'm at work and say, hey, how are you doing? Good. I'm in the middle of teaching. How can I help you? Oh, you know, we're from so-and-so. I was like, yes, I'm aware. You're the front office. We just want to know if you're going to renew your lease or not. And I was like, oh, no, but, you know, I have 30 days to put in my thing. They're like, oh, actually, it's 60. And I'm like, 60 from what? Oh, from the 11th. I was like, sir, it's the 21st. Yeah, you already passed that point. So because of that, we're going to have to fine you for that time gap. I was like, why would you tell me now? Why wouldn't you call me the time before?
Nope.
I didn't even know. And we got a thing in the mail to say that it expired on the 11th of September, but did not say anything about a 60-day notice. No 30, no 60, no nothing. Just this is when you have to have everything out by the 11th.
That's that fine print we don't read when you sign the contract.
That's what fucking, it's like, okay, I'm not going to remember because I moved in here two years ago.
Right.
So my roommate went down there. She went to stir shit, and she's like, dude, this is fucking stupid.
Yes.
We've been paying rent. You're really going to fucking charge us this X amount. And you know what the difference is from... What it's a 10-day difference from the 11th to the 21st? $500.
Yeah, you got prorated.
For 10 days, $500.
Yeah.
They prorated us $50 a day for like a late fee. And it just, at that point, you know, my roommate calls me and she's like, dude, this is bullshit. I tried to talk to them. They fucked this over. I was just so mentally done with it.
Yeah.
And it's like, if the next person tells me, you know, it'll be fine, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, you'll work through it, just tackle one thing at a time. Fuck off. Stop. I just want to, you know that Doom, when the Doom music goes on in the background? Doom, 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 doom. I just want to, I just want to start rip and tear. The rip and tear aspect comes in. I'm sitting in the car just like
You're
waiting
just
for
turn into primal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just want... It's that, why is it that as just not, this isn't based off a male or female, but as a male, why is it that you have to consistently show the incentive to want to be better?
Yeah.
Why do I have to take the high road every single time something bad happens?
Yeah.
Why can't I be like, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to go do this. I'm not going to pay this. I don't want to do this. It's like the minute you backtrack off and take your foot off the gas for even a fucking second, you get overlapped with everything. I don't even feel like I'm gaining traction from all the work I'm putting in because I'm hustling.
Yeah.
I'm
You are,
grinding
motherfucker.
these hours. I'm doing this stupid fucking position to learn this training that we might not fucking use. We're doing episode for the podcast. Check out our TikTok that we just made. We're making fucking shirts. That took fucking time.
It was awesome.
I had to learn how to fucking do.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I'm still, I have all this shit dragging ass behind me. I feel like the minute you take your foot off the gas, not even pump the brake, but take your foot off the gas, everything just rolls on top of you. And then you're like, okay, now you're stuck in the shit and you'll never get out.
Right. And unfortunately, that's how it feels, but it can't last forever. And I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything else.
I will murder you if you tell me it's going to get better.
I'm not saying
that. I will murder you. The sun's
getting real low there, big guy.
I will murder you. I will rip and tear.
So everybody in the comments, send Lynn your prayers and wishes. It'll make him so happy. All right?
I need a win.
I'm sure.
Give me one thing.
Give it a few more episodes. He'll be changing his tune.
Give me one thing.
These nuts?
That's it.
These nuts? Nice.
Nice
cock.
I got the spoon and I went down and I smelt it. It was like a peach.
I don't know.
So I drank it.
He's stuck on a meme.
The meme guy. Please look this up.
What's his name?
Michael Rosen. I was dying last night because they put him in a little thing. Sorry, this is a side note to go off. I only got like 50 seconds left to run into this, but the meme guy where they show like they show clips of like all the Resident Evil games and they implement him saying good things about certain ones, but when you know it was a hot garbage game, he'll say comments. He goes, so I was eating this and then I threw everything up. It was not good. And he was doing like the Halloween movies and the Saw movies. Just look him up. Michael Rosen, meme reactions, fucking hilarious. I'm done.
That's how we do. All right, on to the next one.
Bye.